Ever wondered how your everyday hygiene products like toothbrushes and toilet paper are made? In this video, we'll take you behind the scenes to explore how some of the most essential hygiene items are created, from toothbrushes to toilet paper. Before we start the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating how it's made content. Bandages, originally aired 2005. When you cut your finger, there are several first aid options, but the most common choice is to use a bandage, which many people opt for instead of gauze. Bandages are made from a flexible, elastic fabric called ETS, which is stretched in one direction to become the adhesive part of the bandage. A roll of this fabric, measuring 6,000 feet, can create 1.8 million small bandages or 300,000 larger ones. The process begins with applying a thin glue coating to one side of the fabric. This fabric is then heated to 120 degrees Fahrenheit in an oven, which causes the glue to puff up, creating holes that help the glue to adhere. Once this is done, the fabric is rolled up into large 1,000-foot lengths, which are then cut into strips of different widths, depending on the desired bandage size. After that, cushion protective pads are added. These pads are made from another roll of fabric that's cut into strips by very sharp blades, which require sharpening every 6 months. These cushion strips are then glued onto the fabric strips that make up the bandage. Next, a machine assembles the bandage components, cutting and wrapping them individually. Each bandage is then covered with a protective wrapping paper, which helps keep the bandage sterile. The packaging process is automated with machines capable of packing between 300 and 1,500 bandages per minute. Some bandages go through a perforation step, creating tiny holes in the strip to allow for better air circulation, aiding in faster healing. Once the bandages are ready, they are sterilized and counted. 10,000 bandages are sterilized at once, ensuring they meet safety standards. At the end of the process, the bandages are ready for shipment, with this facility producing an incredible 4 billion bandages annually in over 65 different models. Toothbrushes, originally aired 2006. Toothbrushes, which originated in China around 1600, didn't become mass-produced until England in 1780. Early toothbrushes were made with bristles from pigs, but by the late 1930s, synthetic materials replaced the animal bristles. Today, toothbrushes begin as little plastic pellets that are melted into a dough and injected into molds. These molds form 10 toothbrush handles at once, and the machine creates 27,000 handles in 24 hours. The next step involves adding grips to the toothbrush handles. This can be done with rubber that's injected onto the handle or with a softer, gummy material that makes the grip more pliable. After that, nylon fibers are inserted into the handle to form bristles. A robotic arm places the bristles into their respective holes with incredible speed and precision, inserting 900 bristles per minute. The bristles are then cut to uniform lengths using rotating blades, and different types of bristle edges are sculpted, depending on the model being produced. Some toothbrushes feature multicolored bristles, giving them a stylish look. Once the bristles are secure, each brush undergoes a spot check to ensure the bristles are securely attached. Finally, the toothbrushes are sterilized, packaged, and sent off to retailers. The factory can produce thousands of toothbrushes every day, ensuring consumers have access to this essential tool for oral hygiene. Cotton swabs, originally aired in 2005. Cotton swabs, invented in 1926 by Leo Gerstenzang, are another household staple. These handy tools are used for makeup application, cleaning hard-to-reach places, and ear cleaning, though doctors advise against inserting them in the ear canal. Cotton swabs are made from bleached cotton, which is first shredded and combed into a uniform thickness. From there, the cotton is processed into either cotton swabs or cosmetic pads. To make swabs, narrow strips of cotton are fed into a machine that wraps the cotton around plastic or wooden sticks. Once wrapped, the swabs are sprayed with an antibacterial solution. The swabs are then inspected for defects, and faulty ones are discarded. Each batch is carefully packaged according to customer specifications, and the process can produce 2,000 swabs per minute. Facial tissues. The origin of facial tissue dates back to 17th century Japan, where small, soft papers were used for blowing noses and discarded on the ground. Modern facial tissues, marketed in the 1920s, were initially intended as disposable cloths for wiping cold cream. Today, tissues are a popular choice, made from recycled paper such as used computer printer paper. The production process starts with pulping the paper and breaking it down into fibers mixed with water. Air is injected to remove ink, which is then separated from the fibers. The pulp is cleaned, dried, and passed through rollers to form a thin sheet of paper. The converting machine turns this sheet into two-ply tissues, folding them into interlocking sheets at a speed of 16 folds per second. The tissues are stacked, cut, and packed into boxes using automated machinery, completing the tissue-making process. Electric hair clippers. Invented in 1919, electric hair clippers revolutionized hair grooming. The manufacturing process starts with molding heavy-duty plastic casings. Brass contacts and a plastic switch are assembled while copper wire is wound to create the electric relay. Components like the blade, slide, lever, and screws are attached, and a metal arm is fitted to move the cutting blade. The blades themselves are stamped, polished, and sharpened before being installed. Finally, the clippers are assembled, tuned for performance, and packaged with accessories for home use. Nail clippers. Nail clippers, invented in 1896, are a common tool for grooming. The production process begins with a large die that shapes steel sheets into the jaws of the clippers. These jaws are polished and riveted together to form the clipping mechanism. The cutting edges are ground and aligned before attaching the lever. After assembly, the clippers are cleaned using sound waves and etched with the company logo. The final product is sharpened, tested for precision, and packaged. Toothpicks. Toothpicks are simple yet essential items made from birch logs, a process that transforms raw wood into millions of toothpicks daily. The journey begins with harvesting birch logs, which are then debarked to remove the outer layer of the wood. Once the bark is removed, the logs are unraveled into thin strips of wood. These strips are cut into small pieces by a punch press machine, which operates at high speed to produce the required size and shape for each toothpick. After the toothpicks are formed, they undergo a drying process to reduce moisture and ensure they don't warp. Once dried, they are polished to achieve a smooth finish, eliminating any rough edges or splinters that could make them uncomfortable to use. The toothpicks are then sifted through screens to remove any broken or damaged pieces, ensuring that only high-quality, intact toothpicks are selected for packaging. The final step in the process is packaging. Toothpicks are placed in bulk containers for general sale, while some are individually wrapped for use in restaurants, airlines, and other service industries. This packaging ensures the toothpicks remain clean and easy to distribute. Thanks to this efficient process, factories can produce millions of toothpicks each day, turning humble birch logs into essential tools found in homes, restaurants, and other establishments around the world. Tweezers. Tweezers, a common tool used for precision tasks, are made from high-quality stainless steel to ensure durability and effectiveness. The process begins with large spools of stainless steel wire, which are carefully unrolled and cut into small metal blanks. These blanks are the foundation for the tweezer's final shape. Using hydraulic presses, the metal blanks are stamped and shaped into the basic structure of the tweezers. At this stage, the form is still rough, and the tips are not yet finely shaped. After the initial shaping, the tips of the tweezers are carefully ground using specialized machines to refine their points, creating the fine, sharp tips essential for gripping small objects. Once the tips are ground to perfection, they undergo a polishing process to smooth out any rough edges and improve accuracy. This step ensures that the tips are both precise and functional for tasks such as plucking, gripping, or tweezing. The next step involves hardening the tweezers to enhance their durability and strength. The tweezers are placed in ovens where they are heated to a high temperature, followed by cooling in a bath of water or oil. This heat treatment makes the metal harder and more resilient. Once cooled, the tweezers are polished once again for a smooth, shiny finish. To further enhance their durability, some tweezers are coated with a protective layer to prevent rusting and ensure a longer lifespan. Finally, the tweezers are inspected for quality, packaged, and sent out for distribution. This meticulous process allows for the production of precise and reliable tweezers used in a variety of applications, from personal grooming to scientific work. Toilet paper. Toilet paper, a staple in modern hygiene, has come a long way from its early forms, which included materials like wool and leaves. Today, many brands focus on using recycled paper to create their products. The process starts with collecting recycled paper, which is then pulped to break down the fibers. This pulp is cleaned to remove any ink and contaminants and is often bleached to achieve the desired whiteness. Once cleaned, the pulp is spread onto a screen to form a thin, even layer. The paper is dried, typically using large machines that remove excess moisture, and is then embossed with a textured pattern, usually a waffle design, to increase absorbency and softness. After the paper is dried and embossed, it is wound into large rolls. These jumbo rolls are then cut into standard-sized rolls ready for consumer use. Finally, the rolls are packaged, either in plastic or paper, depending on the brand's packaging choice. These finished products are distributed to commercial and residential users, providing an essential product that combines convenience, efficiency, and hygiene in our daily lives. Nail files. Metal nail files, essential for shaping and smoothing nails, are primarily made from stainless steel due to their durability and resistance to rust. The production process begins with stainless steel spools, which are unwound and cut into small blanks using a punch press. These blanks are the initial shape of the nail files and are ready for further refinement. The blanks are then polished to remove any rough edges or imperfections. After polishing, grooves are carefully etched into the metal surface. These grooves provide the abrasive texture necessary for filing and shaping nails effectively. Following this, the nail files are sanded to ensure the surface is even and smooth, enhancing their performance. The files are then placed in an oven where they are baked at high temperatures to harden the steel, which improves the file's durability and longevity. Once hardened, the files are etched with branding or design elements and then gold-plated for aesthetic appeal and extra protection. To complete the process, the nail files are assembled with ergonomic plastic handles that offer a comfortable grip during use. Additional sharpening and polishing are performed to ensure the files have a fine cutting edge, ready for precise use on nails. The finished nail files are then inspected for quality and packaged, ready for distribution to beauty salons and retail outlets where they are used to maintain beautiful, well-shaped nails. This process ensures the high quality and durability that consumers expect from their nail care tools. Straight razors. Straight razors, with origins tracing back to ancient Egypt, are crafted with meticulous care and skill, resulting in a timeless tool for shaving. The process begins with steel cylinders, which are heated and shaped using a forging hammer. This step transforms the steel into the desired shape for the razor's blade. Next, the blade undergoes a series of processes to ensure strength and durability. The steel is tempered to enhance its hardness and resilience. It is then carefully hardened, ensuring the blade can withstand frequent use without losing its edge. Following hardening, the blade is ground to refine its shape and prepare it for the next stages. The razor blade is then laser etched with intricate designs, branding, or logos. Gold plating is applied to provide both aesthetic appeal and additional protection, enhancing the razor's longevity. The blade is then polished to a smooth, shiny finish. The cutting edge of the straight razor is meticulously honed to achieve maximum sharpness, ensuring a precise and smooth shave. This step requires great attention to detail to ensure the blade is razor sharp yet smooth enough for comfort. Finally, the razor is assembled, often with a wooden or plastic handle for a secure grip. Straight razors, when well maintained, can last for decades, offering a reusable, sustainable, and traditional shaving experience. This enduring craftsmanship makes straight razors a valued tool for many, providing a high-quality, close shave that modern razors often struggle to match. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at how everyday products are made. If you want to learn more about the fascinating processes that go into creating the items we use every day, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got plenty of exciting content lined up, and we can't wait to share it with you. Don't forget to leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time for more amazing insights.